Hi folks, welcome to Little Farm Big Dreams. My name is Denise, and today I'm going to add a pop of color to the gardens in the hopes of also drawing in some pollinators now that our gardens are officially planted. I got some flowers at the farmer's market a week ago, and they're getting a little tired and they need to find their permanent homes. And so I'm hoping to plant these 2 pots, and also I'm hoping that in this video we'll get to planting the yarrow here that I got way back on Mother's Day, and put that in the beds that I created near the potato patch. A neighbor also kindly gifted me with some tomato plants that she had in excess, and she offered some to me. And so if we can get to that as well, then we'll put a few more potato plants, but in the raised beds out in the field, because there's no more room left in our garden here by the deck. So let's try putting these pots together and see how they turn out. Let's put in some of this beautifully composted horse manure that smells just like dirt. It's beautifully composted. That will add some fuel for our plants. There, that should do it. And I still have some potting soil left right here if I need to top off the pots later. So let's give this a little stir. Oh gee. All right. I touched just with the tip of my finger, a thistle plant near the potato beds. And I've got this little thistle stuck in my fingertip, and anytime anything taps it, it hurts so bad and I can't seem to get it out. Anyone out there have any tips on how to get a little thistle out of the tip of my finger? It hurts. Ow, again. Ow! Okay, and now we add the flowers. You, my friend, are going to live in here. Ouch. That looks right, doesn't it? Beautiful. Now I have some beautiful petunias here. Look at the color on these. Aren't they pretty? You know, if I was wise, I would use my other hand for digging so I don't hurt the tip of my finger. But I am right-handed, so. There we go. Oh, that's so pretty. Now, I have some very, very tired snapdragons here. One here. And one here. And we'll save these 2 for this one. Now I have these beautiful begonias. Aren't they pretty? And these double impatiens, Rockapulco apple blossom. So pretty. What do I do? Oh, it's so hard to pick. Okay. These are, I think these are trailing petunias. Let's put you over here. Maybe. I will put this big, beautiful begonia over on this side. And as the season goes on, hopefully this will fill in more. What do we think? I think that's pretty, huh? My mom and my sister are really good gardeners. They have an eye for how to put flowers together in pots, and oh, I like it, except my marigold keeps getting crooked. How can I straighten her out? Come Come on, little Miss Marigold. There. What do you think? I like it. Yay! Okay, now let's work on this one. Let's do one with an orange marigold. What do you say? Oh, this one is so thirsty. I'm going to give you lots of water today. You'll see, you'll feel so much better. Okay. How's that feel, Miss Mary? Marigold. We have our beautiful petunias. And then we have our lovely little smaller pink petunias with the beautiful little yellow centers. So pretty. I'm so happy with the pretty flowers. Now, if this is your first time hanging out with us here at Little Farm Big Dreams, we're located in Ontario, Canada, and this weekend is our Canada Day long weekend. And so we celebrate Canada Day on July 1st, and it's always a statutory holiday, kind of like the 4th of July for the United States. But yeah, that's where we are, Ontario, Canada. Where are you in the world? You don't need to be specific. I don't need to pry into your privacy, but what country do you live in, or what major city are you close to? I'd love to know more about you, because there are some viewers out there who I know many of you are my friends and family supporting this YouTube venture that we're on. And so I thank you all for being so supportive and giving those thumbs up, those likes to these videos. They help more than you'll ever know. And subscribing to our channel. I have some very loyal family and friends, so thanks, guys. But yeah, where are you located in the world? Oh my goodness, this begonia though. Honestly, I'm not usually a big fan of begonias, but they don't really smell like anything, do they? I have to say though, I think these are absolutely stunning. My favorite color is light pink. This blush kind of pink, so I have a frog in my throat. So pretty. Do you have a favorite flower? Let me know in the comments where you're from and what your favorite flower is. Admittedly, I think if you asked me the same question, I'd have trouble answering, because I'm a huge fan of Lisianthus. I think they're so beautiful, but equally ranunculus. Yeah, ranunculus, Lisianthus. Oh, peonies are beautiful too. So are hydrangea. Yeah, I just asked you a very unfair question, asking you to tell me what your favorite flower is, and I can't even answer my own question. Nope, change of plans. Change of plans, folks. I am going to move these over to here so that I can put these slightly brighter pink flowers that kind of match these ones on this side, so they're not side by each, as we say on the East Coast. I am loving this, loving this, loving this. I think I'm going to need to top these up a little bit with some soil. So you come back over here, and you go on over there. Now I'm going to top these up a little bit with some soil. Alrighty, now your turn. I had some fun with our last video where I added some outtakes at the end. For those of you who saw it, or if you go see it after I've just mentioned it, let me know if you like seeing some outtakes. If that's something you enjoy. The video I'm speaking of, actually, I should probably tell you which one it is because you might see this further down the line. It's the video where I plant our vegetable garden with the snaps. Let's give these poor thirsty flowers some water. Now I do have drainage holes at the bottom of my pots. Now I was gifted this beautiful hydrangea at Easter time, and it's called High Flame Purple. It was a beautiful, rich purple color. And admittedly, I've never planted a hydrangea before. They grow prolifically here at the front of the house. Those were here when we got the property, when we moved here just under 2 years ago. And so I'm not sure where to plant it, but I think I'm going to put it in the same garden that I'm going to plant the yarrow. So let's let these rest for a little bit and start drinking up some of that water, and let's head out to the potato patch area and plant the yarrow and this hydrangea. Can't go anywhere without my deer fly swatter. You're aggressive little stinkers. Now, ladies, I had made a nice big pile of compost here to be able to hill up my potatoes later on this month. And now you flatten it all out. Oh, I have a deer fly buzzing around my head. Gonna get it. It's like it knows. The red racket means business. Oh, you little stinker. Not you, I wasn't talking to you. You're not a little, well, you are a bit of a stinker. You dug up my potato hilling soil, but whatever, I still love you and you know it. Okay. Just don't want the deer fly to bite me because it hurts when they bite. I mean, I can handle it, I just don't want it. So I will keep that close by. I'm putting the one with the pink hue in between the two yellowy green ones. So this is the one with the pink hue. Ta-da! I don't know if you can see that. I can't tell what you're seeing on the camera. All right. So you're going to go over here, and you're going to go over here, and you're going to go over here-ish, like so. Although I'm kind of worried about this Virginia creeper, or is that wild grape? This might be wild grape. What are you? You wild grape? You look like grape leaves. Okay. Not good, not good. Go away. Let's start digging. Now, I do have some weed barrier under this. So I don't know how deep I should go. I mean, I am cutting through the weed barrier. Okay. Let's see how you do. weed barrier. I've cut an X in it. And I'm going to put this below the weed barrier and then bury it. I'll show you what I mean by cutting an X in it. So I took my shovel and I sliced through, and then I'm going to lift that up, put the plant in, cover it up, and then put some soil over it. What do you think, Miss Specs, the inspector? And what about you, Violet? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Oh, great. Yeah, run through the yarrow. Okay. Oh, you're the most unhelpful helpers I've ever known. Oh no, don't fill the hole back up. Get out of there, Violet. Oh, no. Okay, oh yeah. Where is it? Oh, bugger. So the potato patch is right there. And this is where I'm trying to grow kind of a perennial garden. And I know that those are annuals, like the begonias and the impatiens, but they're a splash of color to start the season off. But now I don't know where to put my hydrangea. What do I do? What to do? Now I still need to put the silage tarp away, and I need to also put the skids away that were holding the silage tarp down when we were preparing our garden beds. But I'm thinking I might just move this pile over a little bit and put my hydrangea here. Right about here. Let's do it. Okay. That's great. Hydrangea's in, yarrow, and now I'm just going to plant these two little ones closer to the front because I might put my dahlias here this year. I'm not sure yet. So I'm just going to stick these little ones in here. There we go. Better. Okay. And now let's go plant those tomatoes. Gotta go get them. Forgot those. Meet you at the raised garden beds. Seriously? The minute I pull this thing out, you disappear? Hello, ladies. Oh, okay, hold on. That there. So, look at this pile of tomatoes. Neighboring friend was gifted some extra plants that her friend had. And she used all the tomatoes she could fit in her garden. She said she had some extra ones because she knew how worried about my tiny starts I was. So she reached out and said, they're pretty mangled up, they're pretty tangled up, not mangled up, tangled up. But if you want some, I have some. I'll show you how these incredible tomatoes are so resilient. Gives me hope for my poor, sad little tomato plants. See all the roots? Pretty neat, huh? So these were grown, I think, in soil blocks or something of the sort, like in a tray. And so they're a little bit tangled up, but we shall detangle them. I have raised 2 daughters with long hair, so I am not intimidated by the task at all. And of course, the chickens have followed me because they can tell when I'm in gardening mode and I might dig up some treasures for them to eat. Excuse me, girls. Oh. Okay. It's like a thick carpet of roots. Now the beauty of tomatoes is that even if some of the roots get damaged along the bottom, like at the very, very bottom, their whole stalk, you can see that they've already started rooting up higher. So once I lay these down in their trenches, I'm gonna cover this entire stem with soil and it's gonna create more roots and hopefully grow. And if I lose some, well, that'll just have to be part of the experiment, but I will do my best not to. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now I plant the last two very thirsty marigolds and hope that they ward off unwanted pests. They dry out so quickly in these tiny little containers. Oh, the bottom's still a little damp. They were watered, but you'd have to water them every 10 minutes. Too little soil for too much plant. Put you in nice and deep in that beautiful soil. Little marigold. Now, I'll give you guys a proper watering a little later this evening, but let's give them a little drink. I'm actually going to go fill my watering can up one more time because my green and yellow beans and chervil could use a little drinky poo. Be right back. Look what I found. I'm a bad plant mom because I had planted some loofah. I had started loofah. I had some new seeds from someone who gave me some locally, and I had some old seeds that I'd gotten, well, years ago, and I was experimenting to see how they would do. This is one from the new seeds. This is one from the old seeds. However, I hadn't planted them yet, and they're starting to die. So let's plant them and see if they can survive. I'm gonna go put them in the patch where we just planted the yarrow, okay? Let's go. All right, I'm just gonna throw these in the ground. I am going to put the new one on that side and hope that I can trellis it so it climbs the tree, because loofah love to climb. And I'm going to put the old one on the opposite side behind the hydrangea. Oh my gosh, the flies are out. I'm just going to plant this real fast. New and old. Well, there you have it, folks. We've added color to the garden, planted tomatoes, finally got the yarrow into the ground that's been waiting since Mother's Day. Oh my goodness. And look, the watering system that Darren set up for me. It is so versatile. He's the best. Anyway, as expected, I'm a huge mess. I'm in dire need of a shower. I thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed spending time with me as much as I enjoy spending time with you and creating this content for you. If you like what you see on our channel, please consider subscribing. Like this video, all you need to do is click that thumbs up and leave me a comment. What's your favorite flower and where are you in the world? All right, folks, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.